Hello, dear listener, and welcome to the podcast. Today we're going to talk about detaching from social media, because I never thought it would happen to me. I used to be someone who was blogging a lot and doing online events and posting on different social networks and in forums and chats and doing email newsletters too even, and caring about stats and engagement, all of this. And now I'm kind of not doing any of it. And it's surprising to me because I always thought these things were super fundamental to me and how I am or how I want to live my life. And this change happened because I came to Berlin and I was surrounded by people who were very offline, who had smartphones but were not using it for things like Twitter and like public social media. And I was quite affected by this, and even though I tried to maintain my internet habits during this time, I found my eyes glazing over everything as if it's not really representing who I am in this moment. And so now I find I'm spending most of my time meeting people or playing music, singing, playing guitar, doing movement, capoeira, or traveling, or focusing on relationships, or trying to cook even. And really, this podcast might be the only thing that brings me to the online world. And then as soon as I hit publish, I'm like back out again. Because I think I'm trying to just do things that engage with as many of my senses as possible, or bring me more connected with my body, or make me feel more present. Basically a certain kind of involvement with the experience of being alive. And this is not to judge anybody that uses social media. Of course, like, it can be very meaningful and excuse me, and perhaps even an important way to cope with certain situations in life, and especially when there's no other option. And I think I'm just trying to document my own surprise at this change, and also to say that maybe you might find yourself in this position one day. And perhaps I can say that maybe it's not as hard as you might think, and maybe even a bit pleasant. Anyway, it's just a thought, and thanks for listening.